My name's Kurt Smith. I'm 32 years old and I'm from Doherty, California. You gotta hype yourself up and shit, you know? I've been driving since 1998, roughly. That was whenever I bought my first car, which was a Honda CRX. Whenever I bought the first car, I started playing around, looking at imports. It was kind of the practical thing to do for me at that age. Four-cylinder bang for the buck was great compared to a big V8, which a lot of my friends were into. So of course there was a rivalry that got started. From there I moved into a Nissan 240SX, where at the time I didn't know anything about drifting or about Nissans or about anything for that matter besides Hondas. Started playing around with that car after doing a SR20 DET motor swap to it to get a little bit of power. Plus, whenever I purchased the car, it did have a blown motor. So, retrofitted the blown KA 2.4 liter with the 2 liter turbocharger motor. Used to go out playing around in that, kind of the underground scene in Southern California, back roads, parking lots, industrial parks. Also, I lived in Washington State for a few years where there was weather. We don't have weather really in Southern California. So in Washington State I was able to play around in the snow and the ice, really learn the handbrake, sliding, oversteer, countersteer. Purchase after the Honda Civic was this 1997 Subaru Impreza wagon. Bought it with the intent of changing the motor out for something with a little bit more power. I wanted something at the all-wheel drive platform, but I knew moving into the all-wheel drive platform I was going to lose a lot through the drivetrain, so I wanted something with enough power to spin the wheels or as much as possible to really swing the car around and advance my driving even further. Ended up blowing the stock motor in this car and then swapped in a 2 liter Japanese import STI motor, about 250, 260 horse. Ran that motor in this car for a couple of years, ended up blowing through a few transmissions, yanked the motor and the trans out for obvious reasons and swapped in a 2005 STI full conversion. After this car, with the 05 STI conversion, it left me the 2 liter STI engine open for another car. So I purchased a little 1998 Impreza L base model coupe with the intention of building for rally, which is currently in the build process right now. I feel I'd be a great candidate for the Octane Academy because I have extensive background on several different types of cars. My driving style also has changed up through the years, particular to each one of these different cars that handle differently. I have a real can't-be-beat personality, if you will, whenever I'm in the driver's seat. I am not going to let you pass, unless if I have to. There's no way around it. I'm going to do everything I can to be in front whenever it's checkered flag time. I have unrivaled dedication. I work a 9-to-5 job, normal 5 days a week, and then in the evenings after work, I come over to a shop and work on my rally car for the rally build to get on the stage. Or after work, doing mods, taking every cent I make at work, putting it into the cars and doing the mods myself over the weekend, after work, whatever need be to get the mods on the car to take my driving to the next level. Basically, in the end, driving is my life. I live, breathe, work, sweat. My heart beats to drive. I'm ready to put 200% in, go every day, 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. I'm ready to do the time. I have undedicated or unrivaled dedication. I'm hungry, I'm ready to face any challenge. I have the talent. I'm ready to be in the Octane Academy.